Ladies and gentlemen, we are in there. Regular podcaster and YouTubers are now in the White House. And Tim Pool went right in there and completely started shaking things up. The mainstream media is not going to like this. Regular Americans who can ask regular questions without any sort of agendas. And who can go in there and call out BS. How are you guys all doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man, in which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me on all the platforms that you see above and below. Hit the thumbs up button. That way my content can stay consistently recommended to you. And if and when you do, subscribe to the channel. Click the bell notification that will bring up another tab to allow you to select all notifications. Last but not least, be sure to go check out my other YouTube channel. Go subscribe to it. No content on there yet, but it is content coming on here very, very soon. It's called Man, Husband, Father. The link is in the description down below. Again, that channel is called Man, Husband, Father, where we will be able to get into some real things regarding being a man, a husband, and a man, a husband, and a father. It goes in that order. We'll get deep into some things. Ladies, y'all definitely are welcome, but trust me, you do not want to miss that once I launch it, folks, because we're going to do it in episodes, okay? Appreciate you all. So, ladies and gentlemen, we told you guys that the White House is doing something completely different now, where they are allowing people like me, other people that got YouTube channels where we report on daily news, daily things with the community, daily things with the public. The White House now has extended that invitation to us to allow us to be able to come into the press secretary room and ask questions and inquire about certain things that's going on in our world instead of getting it from the mainstream media like CNN. Let's keep it real. CNN, Fox, OAN, Newsmax, CBS, whoever y'all want to name. But now we got regular people that's able to go in there who a lot of us have bigger followings and more people watching us than you do the mainstream media. That, in my opinion, is awesome. And Tim Pool goes into the White House and he is in the press secretary room. He wastes no time. Going in there and shaking things up. And they gave him you know what? I'm going to stop. And I just want y'all to watch this.
All right, let's get to it. We have an individual in our new media seat today. His name is Tim Pool. He's a political commentator and a media entrepreneur with millions of followers, a very big platform. Currently hosts Timcast IRL, a daily news and discussions show, and The Culture War, a weekly podcast exploring cultural and political issues. His programs feature in-depth conversations on topics such as free speech, censorship, identity politics, and societal change, often engaging with a diverse range of guests. He's in Washington today because we are also hosting a local media row across the street in the Eisenhower building, which is a testament to our commitment to bring new voices into the White House to cover the president and this administration. So, Tim, why don't you kick us off today?
Yes. Many of the news organizations that are represented in this room have marched in lockstep on false narratives, such as the Very Fine People hoax, the Covington smear, and now what's being called the Maryland Man hoax, where an MS-13 gang member adjudicated by two different judges, I believe, is just simply being referred to as a Maryland man over and over again. Now, in an effort from the White House to expand access to new companies, you've created this new media seat. So I'm wondering if you can comment on, following this expansion, you've had numerous outlets disparage the companies that you've had sit here, as well as the reporters. I'm wondering if you could comment on the unprofessional behavior, as well as elaborate if there's any plans to expand access to new companies.
Sure. Well, we certainly welcome diverse viewpoints in this room, which is one of the reasons we have you in here, and there's many new faces in this room in comparison to the previous administrations. We want to welcome all viewpoints into this room. We welcome unbiased journalists who really care about the truth and the facts and the accuracy, and you rightfully pointed out the Maryland Man story, which I, from this podium, when The Atlantic published it on that very first day, I came to this podium and said, this is wrong. The press in this room have this story wrong, and we have seen more and more evidence come to the table that we have had all along. We were always right. The president was always on the right side of this issue to deport this illegal criminal from our community. And it is despicable to see the media continue to refer to this individual as someone who is just a peaceful man living his life in Maryland. This was and always has been an illegal criminal, an MS-13 gang member, and a designated foreign terrorist. And the administration maintains our position to deport these individuals from our community. So thank you for being here, Tim. It's great to see you. Thank you.
That was awesome. I mean, she gave the man a nice introduction, didn't she? Gave him a nice introduction. Now, I know some of you guys are going to be like, well, see, look, Ty, I thought you said about agendas and da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I did say that. But what Tim Pool did, in my opinion, that's not an agenda. He didn't go in there, I'm about to go in here and do this and call. No, he's not out there spreading false information. He literally called out what the legacy media does. What they're doing about this illegal immigrant who is a criminal. They are making this stuff up. And I told you, they want to subliminally put this stuff in your head. A Maryland man, a Maryland man, a Maryland man, this Maryland father, this Maryland husband, this loving Maryland father, this loving Maryland father, this loving union working bull crap. 100% bull crap. And any of you that try to come out, he didn't get due process. He didn't get due process. Guy, y'all were, man. Although he got due process twice, he got due process twice. Well, he didn't get it a third time. Really? That's what y'all rolling with? For some of you that are leaving comments, it's amazing that that's what you guys are rolling with. He didn't get due process the third time. And I told y'all, I get it. I understand that for our laws, the Constitution is meant that way. And as I read it, it says citizen, and there is some more discrepancies in there, folks, that make it like it's not necessarily talking about U.S. citizen, but it also does, in my opinion, appear in the Constitution. It's also talking about aliens as well. But the point is, ladies and gentlemen, when you go into there to lie and make it seem like he never did anything wrong, let's not lie about that. Now, I do get it. If there is to be a due process, even though it's the third time that he's gotten due process and it didn't happen, I'll give y'all that. But what you need to understand as well is that their government is not allowing him to come back. His government. Can you imagine if somebody committed a crime in another country and that country sent them back to America and we put them in our prison here saying, yeah, you was crazy over here in America. Now you went to another country being crazy there. And now you're back here in America. And can you imagine another country saying, can y'all send him back because he didn't get due process? They'd be like, no, because the whole plan is for him to be here anyway, right? He's staying here. So what I'm saying that for is that's what the El Salvador president is doing. He's like, I'm not about to send him back. This dude committed crimes over here. He committed crimes over there. I'm not sending him back. He's not this loving union worker father who just goes out there and just love his family and love his community or nothing like that. The evidence is on the dude's fist. So stop all the BS like he's a Maryland father, a loving Maryland father, a Maryland husband, a loving Maryland husband. Stop the BS. Anyway, I'm supposed to be talking about my guy, Tim Pool, and I'm so glad he did that. And I'm so glad they called it out. I'm so glad that she was able to expound upon what this media does. Although they're showing you the truth and telling the truth, the media will still twist things around and make it like this guy is innocent. What's good is bad and what's bad is good. That's been their play all along. I don't understand why they're steady doing it because this is what caused them to lose. But you know what? Keep on doing the fake news. We liking it. You guys are the reason why there's so many people out there like me and Tim Pool, Brandon Tatum, Candace Owens, PBD, Right Wing Angel, Unifier TV, Angry Man, Anton Downs. You guys are the reason why we exist. Thanks for pulling us out. Thanks for making us come out because it's messing y'all up. Anyway, folks, don't forget to do what you guys see in this animation right here. That will greatly help my channel if you would, please. And if you would like to see the next video that I will be doing in chronological order, it's going to be up there. Things that I did as of yesterday, most likely there. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.